EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And this drive will start inside the 25. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's 2nd and 11. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, here's Jones. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Throwing deep for the end zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it is nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defense.
Kevin O'Connell not happy with the officials at the moment. The challenge flag is out.
This play is under review.
Ooh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Now a give out the middle to Jones. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. On the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. It's only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's taken in by Odunze. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. 1st down, here's Swift. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun to get to Swift. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Swift will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears who have 2nd and 4. To throw is Williams. Escapes the pocket. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get some late points and the lead. It's our Odunze touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Vikings out of the hurry up. Need everyone back to the line.
1st down, Minnesota.
Here's McCarthy. 1st and 10. From left side, brought in by Hopkinson. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves them to the 48.
1st down, Vikings.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. That's cut and tried by Addison. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, McCarthy to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Reichert connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here, although if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the 3 yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for a big one. The divisional round rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. And look who's getting involved in the passing game, Derrick Henry. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Ravens come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is Jared Goff. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Lions get the win in the opener. Could this finally be their year? They'll start 1-0. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. And with that, it all comes down to this, the finals we've seen so far in Week 18 and what's in progress now as we wrap up the regular season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in Week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Williams. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10 from the 41. Williams to throw. Complete right side. Bird has it. And he's taken down at the 30. To the line we go. They're set. First and 10.
That's another. down.
One in behind center with Swift. He played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Going run again with Swift. And second down only works out for a yard. Vikings defense cowering with a nickel look. Third down coming.
Brings up third and 3.
Williams will look to throw. On target to Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
On the play. That's another Bears first down.
Swift. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Brought down by Jahmyr.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Vikings 5.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Third and goal.
He's trying to run with Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scotts. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. Second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Staying on the ground with Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. First down, Williams. Completed over the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Chicago
A jolt to
Bears.
start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run now with Swift. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down all the way to the 30. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. First and 10 now from the 30. Staying grounded with Swift. And he gets this forward to the 19. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 29-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. TJ Moore, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears lead by 15 now.
21, Vikings 6. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On play action now, McCarthy. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
3rd long through here. Incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Addison going to motion over left. Desperation time here on 4th. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Minnesota.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun, Jones gets it. He breaks the tackle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Forced out to his right.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got no place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Now a give to Swift. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
For us Chicago Bears. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears grow the lead now to 22 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. That's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they
forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This is Swift. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Now as the play clock got down to 5, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. On the carry, it's Swift. And they only get a couple when they needed, well, they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. So the Bears come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Kansas City, to Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. On the Chicago sideline, you see the Bears head coach. His guys got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. Kalif Raymond to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
LaPorta in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Goff to throw on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Bears nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Bears take over.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answers. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
And the Bears 1st down.
They'll run it for the 1st time with DeAndre Swift. And that 1st and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
Carry on Arnold. 1st and goal, Chicago.
They'll run with Swift. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Now Santos to add the point after. He's got it, and the Bears come right back to tie it at 7.
Game at 7. Santos to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Raymond now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win.
Pass rush gets home and he goes down. Montez Sweat. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Right side, it's LaPorta, the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 9. Now Goff gonna hold on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Edmonds
on 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This brought in out past the 20, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Malcolm Rodriguez on the tackle. A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
26-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Bears.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Down the sideline. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
One more time, they try Swift, and he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown,
DeAndre
Chicago.
Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The motion man is Raymond. He's got his tight end. That's LaPorta. call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions
Out of shotgun. It's Goff. On the run to the right. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 41-yard line.
A second down throw for Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Goff to throw. That's taken in by Kalif Raymond. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him,
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. LaPorta, touchdown Lions. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns. Still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Throwing on second down, Williams. Right side. Caught by the Burns. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's got his tight end. Down the field, that's Komet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
Williams to the air once more. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A 43-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good.
Makes the score
And the Bears
17.
move out in front.
Lions,
The new
14.
score, 17-14.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's one of the newest Commanders, the former 49er, Deebo Samuel. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Commanders even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker III. And this is a touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Seahawks trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's a man back from an injury and looking good, Stephon Diggs. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots on top in this one at halftime. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. A return now from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I'd make the argument it's the best division in football. And I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12 with the Chicago Bears, but to me, there's a lot of wins built in there. Now they bring in Ben Johnson. They continue to build around Caleb Williams. That feels like there's a lot more wins built into that 5-12 record if they just get themselves organized and get some pieces around Caleb Williams, and that's what they've done. So, yes, Detroit and Minnesota, Green Bay, they've clearly been the top 3 for the last couple years, but if Chicago and that roster, if that's your 4th best team in your division, man, I'll tell you what, those are going to be some really competitive division games this year.
And I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's the length of the franchises, but when these divisions go head-to-head, there always is a legacy feel that just is additive to the anticipation of those matchups.
Yeah, I mean, every one of these franchises has significant history for a lot of different reasons. They have Hall of Fame players, Hall of Fame coaches. Some of the most iconic individuals in the history of the league have played for these 4 organizations over the last 50-plus years. So there's so much into it, more than just the matchup on the field in that moment. And you can feel it with how much the fan bases rally behind their team.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
a run here with Gibbs. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard
Here's
pickup
second
brings
and
up
3 to go.
second down at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. the receiver he was trying to target. And third down coming up. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 4.
48-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Forced out wide. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On first and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
To second and 10.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by LaPorta. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A 4-yard gain.
Now here's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Now, Goff. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. For the lead, here is third and goal. LaPorta in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Goff. That one taken in. Kalif Raymond, touchdown Detroit. That is first touchdown of the new year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. We'll start at the 4. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Connection made. It's Burden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Another one there for Burden. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Bears 1st down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down, Chicago.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That pass is caught by Burden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Clement. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Throwing again, Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on
Here's
the pickup.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Lean McNeil getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
3rd and long.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
4th down.
And it comes to 4th and 2. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Here we go. This is 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on downs. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Up the sideline, past the 30. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense starting to try out for this next possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week. regardless of the previous week's outcome, those are the teams that find themselves in position in the playoffs down the stretch.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Duvernay to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This is 1st and 10. What is up? To throw, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.